Shalom, family. Today, my video is going to be on Genesis, on the ancient kingdom builders. So let's start. The Cushites and pre-Israelite traditions represent some of the oldest spiritual and cultural systems in biblical and African history. When examined together, they reveal powerful connections between ancient African civilization, biblical narratives, and priesthood structures that predates or parallel Israelites' tradition. Number one, who were the Cushites? Cush in Hebrew, Cush, which is the biblical name for a powerful Black African civilization generally identified with ancient Nubians or Cush, located in what is today Sudan and southern Egypt, often translated as Ethiopia in older English Bibles, though it refers a border region south of Egypt. Biblical mention: Cush was the son of Ham, grandson of Noah, Genesis 10:6. Cushites are mentioned throughout Scripture. 2. Who were the Cushites? Biblical mention: Cush was the son of Ham, grandson of Noah, Genesis 10:6. Point 2. Cushites are mentioned throughout Scripture. 4. Moses' wife was a Cushite, found in Numbers 12:1. Cushite warrior, 2 Chronicles 14. The prophet Zephaniah was Cushite ancestry, Zephaniah 1:1. Jeremiah 13:23. Can the Ethiopian Cushite change their skin or his skin? 3. Cushite nations. Cushite society had a divine kinship model similar to ancient Egypt and Israel early theocracy. 3. Temple, priesthood, rituals, and concept of the moed like cosmic balance. 4. Early use of blood, sacrifice, purity, law, and ancestral reverence. 5. Deep engagement with astrology, divination, and oral tradition. Last, many scholars believe the Cushite priesthood was older than the Levitical priesthood and likely influenced later Semitic systems, including those in Israel. 4. Pre-Israelite tradition. Before the former nation of Israel was born under Moses, there was an ancient Semitic people who worshiped El or El Yah Shaddai and other early names of the highest, Genesis 14:18-20. They practiced sacrifice, altar tithings, and covenant as seen with the Melchizedek, the king priest of Salem. Last, they had no central nation, but were tribal Hebrew descendants of Eber, living among and marrying Cushite, Canaanites, and others. 4. Melchizedek, a bridge between Cushite and Israelite priests. Melchizedek was both king and priest of Salem, Jerusalem, who blessed Abraham. 2. He was not a Levite, not an Israelite, yet he knew the highest El Yah and performed priestly duties, Genesis 14. 3. Hebrews 7 says that Yeshua, Jesus, came in the order of Melchizedek, a priesthood with genealogy. 4. Many ancient African priesthood, like that of the Cushites, Siluk, and the Nubians, match their patterns. 5. Divine kinship. 6. Spiritual meditation. 7. Covenant and blessing. And last, this supports the idea that the pre-Israelite priesthood were Cushites in form and function. Last, conclusion. The Cushite priesthood. Conclusion. The Cushites and pre-Israelite tradition were not separate, but part of an ancient Afro-Asiatic spiritual network. Before Aaron, there was African priests, Cushite kings, and Black prophets who served the Most High in truth, long before modern borders or religion divided them. So I hope you enjoyed this little short slideshow, and I see you.